My abusive ex is demanding that I pay child support for a kid that isn't mine. My mother and sister are agreeing with her and making my life hell. Some years ago I dated a girl. The relationship was bad because she was very controlling and abusive, laying hands on me a lot when I did things such as go out to clubs with guy friends. It ended after she cheated and we broke up. I kept going on with my life, and after some years I got a decent job, enough to solve all my needs, have a comfortable life with some savings. The thing is, a couple months after getting my job, my ex contacted me and asked me to talk. I believed that she may want to reconnect or something. Instead she showed up with a 5-year-old child, claiming he was my son and demanding child support. I didn't believe her, but the child's age matched the time since we cut contact. I got advice from a lawyer, a friend of mine, to try to solve this out of the court. I offered to take responsibility, pay all the costs and be an active part of the kid's life, only after doing a DNA test. Everyone was okay with this except for my ex. She acted offended and demanded that I just give her the money she deserved. She used all the excuses she could, even contacted my family to tell them I was trying to avoid taking responsibility for her child. When she ran out of excuses, and the DNA test was finally done, surprise. I'm not the father. She was so mad with the result and cried about the money, saying it was unfair and she deserved it, but she didn't accomplish anything. Moving on to last week, there was a little party at my parents' house. My brother, a friend and I were talking, and my brother started to joke about the situation with my ex. My friend and I started to joke about it too. Some of our comments were a little dark and bad, such as calling my ex a riddled wh-re, and my friend made a comment that her searching for the real dad is like searching for a needle in a haystack. Thing is, we were far away from the rest of the people, and nobody else could hear us, at least that was what we thought. We were laughing when my sister appeared very angry and pushed me against the wall. She had spied on us and heard our conversation and was really mad. She started to yell at us about how horrible people were for mocking a poor woman. A few hours later, after the party ended, she asked me to go to the kitchen with our parents, and she said how awful I was for the previous situation. Apparently, my ex had been in contact with her, and she believed her version, and that was her way to have an intervention. My brother and I were like, "Are you serious?" When she started to say how I forced my ex into being a single mother and that I have the moral obligation to help her. My dad only said that we maybe were being cruel making jokes about her, but that I wasn't responsible for that kid. My mom then surprised all of us when she said, "Even if the kid is not yours, you are making more than enough money to support that child, you should have helped her." Since then, I have been receiving texts. My dad and my brother are on my side, saying I'm not responsible for her, but my sister is telling me how horrible I am for ruining their lives. My mom only said, "It's your decision and I respect it, I'm just very disappointed that you ended up being so selfish." I'm aware that she doesn't deserve my money and I'm not planning on giving her any, but the constant harassment from my sister trying to guilt me is just exhausting.